Welcome to Barbell Brigade. I'm Gio.
I'm Bart.
Hi, Fonny and Briggy.
They can't even see him on camera.
Yeah, they can. They're right here. Hi.
Both of our dogs are underneath the table.
Hi.
Get out of here.
Hi, guys.
Why are you calling them? Who are you?
Hi, we have 2 new cast members. Hi.
Okay, I think she farted because I smelled her.
Hi. Come here.
No, who are
Alright,
you?
we got a topic to talk about. What's the topic?
Alright.
Are cats or dogs better?
Dogs!
Dogs!
Anyway, the real topic here is there any, is it...
What the heck is going on?
Who is this?
Alright, is there any benefit to using Ollie's shoes
Yeah.
while deadlifting or benching?
Yes.
What's the benefit?
What is the benefit?
For benching, for example.
They have Ollie shoes.
Oh, true.
For those of you guys who don't know what Ollie shoes are,
It's short for...
Olympic weightlifting shoes or weightlifting shoes, and more recently, a lot of powerlifters have taken on wearing these shoes when they squat because the bottom is all plastic, so it's extremely stable. If you guys have never tried these on, you feel like Iron Man, like it's
a
your feet just stick to the floor, they don't slide around or anything, and the Velcro helps out. And I used to squat in flats, but now I also squat in weightlifting shoes.
Oh, and it also has a heel. Did you mention the heel?
Yes, so there's like a 1 inch, 1.5 inch, or however many heel depending on the brand. I think the Reeboks are the lowest, and then you have Adidas, and then the Romaleos have the highest heel.
So for a person like me with my back is pretty tight, like it's hard, and my hips are really tight too. It's hard for me to keep my feet planted. And this could also be to your advantage if you're doing a specific federation like USAPL, which requires you to have a flat foot.
When you're benching, you're talking about benching, right?
Yeah, with benching, for benching. USPA doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. So it actually gives
You
me...
can't do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can.
You can't
could
walk
have
in
your
with
legs-
heels.
You can have your toes.
They're not as
You
strict.
can have your like...
They don't have as many requirements.
You can have like flat feet and toes only, or ballerina toes, as long as you. But true, you guys are right. This gives me a kind of like a platform, which it gives me like I don't know what, I can't even think.
Like a platform.
Yeah, so it gives me like more leg drive off the floor because I'm able to touch the floor as opposed to having like my foot slightly lifted up and not really getting like that drive off the floor. So the heel helps a lot.
You push off the heel?
Yeah, and it has actually good grip on the shoe too.
For most people that bench and that utilize leg drive, they either push off their toes or they push off the heel.
I push off my heel.
And if you're a heeled pusher-offer, that's the professional term.
That is.
It doesn't really matter if you use heels or flats, but for most people that push off their toes and they're in a federation where they have to keep their heel on the floor, a lot of people they have to keep their feels and their heels on the floor. They usually like to go with the Ollie shoe option just because you get that extra gap and now your heel is a little bit elevated, but it's still connected to the floor.
The one I was always confused on, maybe you guys can shed some light on, is when I've seen people use this type of heel, if not even a bigger heel.
Like Romaleos?
Yeah, like Romaleos, when they're deadlifting. Because I felt like that was always so counterintuitive.
So I think that it is.
Counterproductive.
Yeah, I think it is because, I mean, if you look at the shoe, like, it's forcing you to lean forward already. Like this heel, you're gonna have a bigger tendency to lean forward, and it's also creating a longer range of motion with even an inch or two. That's gonna be pretty significant, especially when dealing with heavier weight. You're fighting against the weight and trying to keep upright as much as possible, and this is definitely not gonna help you.
But why do people use it though?
So here's the thing. Yes, if you use a heel when you're deadlifting, you're creating a deficit. But all weightlifters, all of their lifts start with a pull.
Yeah.
It starts with the pull first, whether it's a snatch or a clean.
Yeah.
And so it always starts with the pull, and they love this heel. And the reason why they do is because with this heel, they're able to lean further back and stay more upright as they initiate the pull. For deadlifts, your body doesn't have to be that upright, which is why a lot of people like to stick with the heel. But depending on how you pull, like for example, Chad Wesley Smith, he actually enjoys a heel, so which is why he always
Sperry's.
Yeah, so he pulls in boat shoes where it's just like a little
really small heel,
half-inch heel, and to him that's more comfortable than being completely flat.
Yeah, because for me, I can't use this at all for any one of the 3 lifts. Like the only time I feel that I can benefit from a heeled shoe or an ollie shoe is when I front squat. And I feel like it's because of the, that ollie, the ollie movement that you just explained, where you can lean further back, but it's gonna keep you further or just straighter.
Yeah.
But I don't get any benefit from using it. I've tried multiple times to really use it, and it just doesn't work for me.
Ultimately, it's personal preference.
All the time.
But I think it's there is no right or wrong, and I think it's always good to just experiment, try all kinds of shit out. Because I tried these. So originally, I hated heels.
Oh yeah,
I hated heels. I only squatted in Chucks, and then I got my hands on some Reeboks, and I was like, I fucking love these.
Yeah.
And then when the Barbell Brigade staff got these for my birthday, I was like, fuck. I don't even like heels, but they bought it for me, so now I have to use them, so I forced myself to use them. Yeah. And then now I'm in love with these, and I can't go back to any other way squatting.
They're nice, huh?
So I love it. I love the way they squat. And actually, the reason why I actually like these now for squatting is because when you squat flat, you take more of a load on your back.
Yeah, you do.
And so when I squat with these, although I have weak baby quads, these put more emphasis on my quads, thus releasing the pressure from my back. So when I go pull later, my back feels more fresh.
Yeah.
When I'm doing the low bar squat with flats on, a lot of the load is on my back, so when I go deadlift later, my back is already halfway fatigued. So I kind of
feel that.
So I kind of enjoy. Well, I guess I do, which is why I started using these. Where I can, which is why I like these, because when you see weightlifters squat, they're doing high bar and they can squat all day, and it doesn't even affect any of their pulls.
Yeah.
So I started liking that.
Yeah, people always question should I use flats, should I use heels, and there's so many factors that you can really take into account, like femur length, torso length,
mobility.
Yeah, mobility.
Dick length.
There's a dick length?
Yeah.
Oh, true. Because your leverages are gonna fall forward like they all the time.
Or if it's a pendulum.
That's why I wear heels, because that way I'm able to drive back more, sit back more.
Because you don't have the dick that's pulling you forward.
No, I have the one that's really like
got the big balls on.
I have the heavy one, the 100-ton one that's just like that.
What is that?
The big one.
Anyways, if there are any topics you guys would like for us to discuss, go ahead and write them in the comments below. Subscribe, share the video, like the video, and
deuce. Farting is like the biggest one.
I fart during my squats all the time.
All the time, man.
Me too?
Hell yeah. One time there was no music and I was just like, and I was like, oh shit.
wait, you don't feel it coming out?
Nah, because you're just so zoned in for your set.
It's like, you know how sometimes you hear something funny and you're like,
yeah.
Never.
you just get so relaxed, or you're like, your mind is